What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Import Modify. We need to get this SRT together. So that is what we're going to be doing on this episode. No big goals, just make progress. Some progress is better than no progress, and I've been busy this past week, so that's why I haven't uploaded, but taking time in between, knocking things out. We got the Z32 up on the lift right there, so when I get time for that, we'll start tackling rust and stuff, but that's going to be another episode entirely. I want to focus on this thing right here. I want to get the front accessories on and get the radiator and everything and get this engine bay complete. So in order to do that, we have to do more cleaning because I got to clean more stuff. As always, time consuming stuff, but I'm concerned about this pump here because the reservoir, when I cleaned that pump up, it had a lot of residue on it and everything, and I don't know if it was leaking from the reservoir onto the pump, but to remedy that, we're just going to take the reservoir off, and I believe it's an O-ring that seals it, so we're going to replace that O-ring, seal this thing back up so we don't have any leaks. We definitely don't want no leaks on the car, so we're going to take the necessary measures to make sure that that don't happen. So we need to get this top thermostat housing put back on so that we can mount up the radiator and everything and just get it together, man. You know what I mean? And like I said on the previous episode, that, you know, between the two cars, they did have quite a bit of good parts to choose from. And on the radiator side of things, they have a Mishimoto fan and shroud setup. So we're going to take that, clean that up, and then mount it to a brand new aluminum radiator. So that's going to make it look nice and pretty in there. Take care of that. And we got to get this AC compressor bracket on, because not only does it hold the AC, but it also mounts this brace for the bottom of the engine mount. Mounts up here. So we got to get that on in order to get that mount in. And I think I'm going to go ahead and paint that like the valve cover and the calipers just to make it pop, because I'm undecided right now whether or not I'm going to do the AC system on it. I know in the summer I'm going to want it, but I'm undecided right now. And I kind of want the engine bay to look clean to start with, and AC compressor with AC hoses and everything just kind of like adds to the engine bay and makes it kind of look ugly in my opinion. But I was looking at kits for that. They sell kits for that, but we're going to get that on so that we can get mostly all the accessories on and get this engine bay complete for the most part. And also the computers. I got to look back at the first episode where I was taking the running engine out of the donor car and see which one it was that I had, because one has the bracket on still and one the bracket is off, because I want to keep that ECU with this engine here, because I drove that car into the shop initially before I took it out and refreshed the engine. So yeah, I got to do a little bit of digging on that, but for the most part, you know, I just want to get this engine bay together so that we can move on to getting this thing started. That's what we got going on this episode. Where it ends is where it ends, so let's get it started.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a f***, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. That I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a f***, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a f***, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level. They think that work is too stressful, I think that work is essential. The grind is all in your mental, and I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I had no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Alright, so I'm struggling with this reservoir, getting it off the pump, and the reason being is because on the opposite side they have regular bolts, right? On this side where the pulley's at, they have an Allen head bolt. These things suck because usually they strip, and it's stripped. So I'm left with trying to extract this thing, but luckily for me I have this special kit right here. It consists of these rods and associated drill bits with these hex pieces that slide over the rods. So basically, this is a set right here, right? So you drill it out, you hammer this rod into the hole, slide the hex piece over, use a wrench, and then you can extract it. Hopefully this works. Let's give it a try.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Lies, I'll do what I want. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag. The gas in the back of the set, never left. She's so bad that the chick made the bag.
What's up, guys? Next day, man. Check this out. Nice cold, crappy weather. Have the M3 in here. Didn't want to leave it out. Making great progress on it. So, gotta get the motivation. It's making good progress. Looks pretty. Let's get it going. All right, guys, we're making great progress on the SRT4, and I'm very excited with how it is all coming together. It's starting to look like a complete car, and we're not quite there yet. I left all this open on this side because we still got to do some cleaning up on the wiring. I also have a lot of hacking and stuff that was done that I have to repair. Some stuff is missing, so I need to do schematic tracing just to make sure that I have everything fixed on the wiring side of things. And in the back, they have that relay that's wired into the fuel pump pigtail side of things. It's all wired in and it's kind of hacked. So if it's too hacked, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the pigtail off of the donor car and we'll make this work. So it's a good thing about having a donor car, you know, when you run into little things like this, you can go to that and rip parts and stuff off of it like we did with the harness. So we still need to clean things up, and if you notice, I haven't connected the heater core hoses, and that's because whenever I was power washing the engine bay, I forgot to flush that out, and I don't want any sludge or whatever possibly being in there to get into the engine. So I'm gonna have to power wash things a little bit and clean things up before I finish everything off on that end, and then of course the electrical and everything else. And then once we get all this done, we still got interior pieces and everything to deal with, so it's still got quite a bit of work to do. But hey, a lot of the labor, hard labor stuff and cleaning, oh my god, the cleaning is out of the way. But it is very beautiful. I still got to get me a radiator cap, little odds and ends, but you know, we'll get it all together. We'll get this thing nice, and before you know it, we'll be starting it for the first time. So if you guys are enjoying the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you're here for the first time, or if you've been lurking around, subscribe, guys. There's a lot more content coming. I actually got some other stuff in the works for later too. I'm gathering up stuff as I go for other builds, so I'm always planning ahead. Plenty of content. There's no lack of it on this channel. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Peace out.